Did you know that 50% of kids who are diagnosed with autism also have challenges with things like balance and coordination and poor posture, low motor tone? In this video, we're going to talk about why that is, what the direct link is to have such a high incidence of kids with a diagnosis of autism and its relation to how that correlates with things like coordination, balance, and posture. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder, meaning that within the development of the nervous system, things got dysregulated to a point where the brain and the nervous system was not able to properly coordinate the way that the body perceives the environment. Now that's a fancy term and a fancy explanation for basically the nervous system did not develop properly. Now there's many causes of that, but one of the direct links and causes that we talk about in our office all the time is something called subluxation. Subluxation is when there is stress and tension in the central nervous system. Now, subluxation does not cause autism. However, subluxation by definition is dysfunction in the central nervous system that prevents the body from functioning to its potential. So things like prenatal stress, the birth process, kids learning how to walk and they're bumping into things and falling off things, and all of the stresses in life that kids and toddlers go through in those critical developmental stages of life create roadblocks along the central nervous system that can disrupt the brain's ability from communicating with the rest of the body. Now that can be in communication with what's called the autonomic nervous system, things like digestion and the immune system, or it can be dysregulation in the brain's ability to communicate with the muscles. And when you have things like balance and coordination issues, poor posture, poor tone, those are indications that there is a dysregulation in the motor systems of the central nervous system. So chiropractically speaking, when we assess the spine and the nervous system with INSiGHT scans, one of the things that we have in our office, we can actually measure if there's stress and tension and nerve interference along the central nervous system. And if we find that that is the case, then our objective is not to treat autism, it's not to treat posture or low motor tone. It's simply if we can restore the connection between the brain and the muscles, the brain and the body, then the brain is going to be able to better keep the body upright against the stress of gravity. We don't often think of gravity as being a stress on our body. However, our nervous system and our brain and our cerebellum have to work just to keep us standing upright. For me to be standing here talking to you guys in this video, for you guys to be sitting at your desk at work or sitting at home watching this video, our brain is working to hold us up and our muscles are working to hold us up. That is run through the central nervous system. So if there is dysregulation along the central nervous system or subluxation along the central nervous system, the body is not going to be able to hold itself up against the stress of gravity as effectively as it should be. Now, in a case with autism, there's typically severe nervous system dysregulation that has just been hardwired deep down into the central nervous system that has really prevented some roadblocks from proper neural development. And as chiropractors, neurologically focused chiropractors, when we assess that and we assess if there's stress and tension in the spine and we can find and correct that, that is going to help the nervous system be able to better perceive the environment. And we notice in our office many kids that struggle with things like poor posture, low motor tone, and they have much better results with balance, coordination, and posture when we remove stress and tension from the spine and we remove subluxation within the nervous system. In other words, their body is able to function better and their nervous system and their motor systems are able to function better when we remove that stress and tension in the nervous system. So this is just a quick video teaching you guys a little bit about how the nervous system relates to not only autism, but some of the comorbidities related to autism, like balance, coordination, posture, and motor tone. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you next time.